Hello, Mr. Mosquera's class. Listen to the track and answer the questions. Hi, everyone. Today I want to talk about the different reading formats I use in my daily life and how my habits have changed over the years. Honestly, I never thought technology would change the way I read so much. But now I use several formats depending on the situation. When I was younger, I only read traditional print books. I loved going to bookstores and libraries because I enjoyed touching the pages and even smelling the paper. My favorite type of book was the paperback version because it was lighter and easier to carry in my backpack. Hardcovers looked beautiful, but they were usually expensive and heavy. During high school, I always had a paperback novel with me, especially when I traveled on the bus or waited for classes to start. A few years ago, however, I started using e-readers. At first, I was skeptical because I thought digital reading would feel cold and uncomfortable. Surprisingly, I ended up enjoying it. One advantage of e-readers is that you can store hundreds of books in one small device. This became very useful when I started university because I had to read many articles and academic texts. Carrying several print books every day was exhausting, so my e-reader helped me organize everything more easily. Another format I use regularly is the podcast. Some people do not consider podcasts a type of reading experience, but I think they are connected because they help us access stories, ideas, and information. I usually listen to podcasts while cooking, exercising, or walking to work. Recently, I listened to a podcast about the history of artificial intelligence, and it was so interesting that I searched for a print book on the same topic afterward. Even though technology is convenient, I still prefer print books when I want to concentrate deeply. For example, when I read literature or philosophy, I remember ideas better if I underline sentences and write notes by hand. On the other hand, e-readers are perfect for traveling because they save space, and battery life usually lasts for weeks. In the end, I do not think one format is completely better than another. Each format has advantages depending on the person and the situation. Paperback books feel personal and traditional. E-readers are practical and modern, and podcasts make learning flexible and accessible. I believe the important thing is not the format itself, but developing the habit of reading and learning every day.